On April 18th,
oh my god, this guy looks like he has aura. Road raging is some insane aura.
2010, a 39-year-old man named Gavin Collins was released from the HMP Ranby prison in the UK. His freedom would last less than 24 hours, as the very next day he suffered a severe mental breakdown, the result of which was captured partially across several video recordings that later appeared on YouTube.
Bro, I have no idea, right? Dude, road raging is crazy, Blue Ninja. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been in a few road rage situations, like not me raging on someone, but someone road raging on me, bro. Like, because fucking Tylee, bro. Like, I've nowhere near even got myself involved in a road rage, but Tylee fucking gets involved in road rages like every fucking day. Because, bro, like, shit, we'll be driving, and then, like, I don't know what the fuck inclines her to do this. Like, I like it when we're in my truck because my tent is so dark no one can see in there, but, like, we'll be in, like, her car with no tent or in my old BMW that had no tent. And, like, bro, literally, Blue Ninja, I'm like, bro, you're about to get us killed, bro. Like, she'll not mind her own business. Like, she'll be, like, looking at people in their car. And then they'll look up and she's just, like, staring at them. And they're like, what the fuck? And then she'll, like, get so mad. Like, this is the one time that I actually remember this happened so vividly, bro. Like, I almost got crashed on, bro. Because we were in the BMW with no tent. And she was, like, looking at someone. Or, like, maybe they pulled out in front of us. I can't remember. But she was, like, just staring at them. And, like, it was two tweakers. And they started looking at us. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like throwing their hands up, like, saying, what the fuck? And Tylee just flipped them off, bro. Flipped them off and just said, like, fuck you, bitch, or, like, some shit like that. And it was a man and a woman in the car. And they started fucking chasing us, bro. Like, no lie, they started chasing us. And I was in the Beamer, so I started hauling ass. And I even drifted around a corner, bro. Like, insane drift. Like, I fucking clutch kicked that bitch, bro. Sent that shit sideways, gang. Drifting on a public road. Then I started flooring it, and they were chasing us. And they pulled up beside us again at a red light, and he was like, get out, motherfucker! Get out, motherfucker! Like, he was, like, raging and shit. And I was like, oh my god, dude, Tylee, you're about to get me killed, bro. And at this time, I had no aura, no fucking muscles. Like, I was gonna be cooked, bro. I mean, it was a tweaker. I might have could have killed him anyway, but... Bro, I was like, oh, fuck this, bro. Then I just started hauling ass again, and then they left us alone. But I was like, god damn, Tylee, stop getting me in fucking road rage situations. Because she'll always be doing that shit, like getting me in road rage. I'm like, bro, god damn.
This is the story of his rampage. It began at approximately 9 a.m. in the city of Nottinghamshire when Gavin left his home. As he walked down the sidewalk, those in the area reported him acting strangely, muttering to himself that he was Jesus, and that
But let someone try that on me now.
he was invincible. Without warning, he then turned his attention to a random
No, but people will pull out weapons, bro. It's not a good idea.
home, which he forcefully entered, stole a man's car keys, and took his vehicle, taking off with no apparent destination.
I have read about 18 cases where they pulled out a gun and shot the other person multiple times due to road rage. Bro, I've also seen videos of that. Like, I've seen videos of that, like, on
Partially
Twitter
across
and shit.
several video recordings that later appeared on YouTube. This is the story of his rampage. It began at approximately 9 a.m. in the city of Nottinghamshire when Gavin left his home. As he walked down the sidewalk, those in the area reported him acting strangely, muttering to himself that he was Jesus, and that he was invincible. Without warning, he then turned his attention to a random home, which he forcefully entered, stole a man's car keys, and took his vehicle, taking
Oh my god, bro.
off with no apparent destination. Inside the car, the owner just so happened to have two cameras, one being a standard dash cam and the other facing inside the vehicle, giving
Oh my god, bro is off the shits.
us a look at Gavin and his apparent mental state.
It's me. Jesus Christ! I'll shut you up with the eyesight I've got. Hey, don't eat this.
Oh yeah, bro. This guy is tweaking on some shit. Oh my god, bro.
Come on,
This dude might be on bath salts, bro.
let's go, bro. So, get me to all that crap is. Let's go. Let's go.
Just at a glance, it's obvious that Gavin is completely unhinged. For some reason, he was utterly filled with rage, ripping off the
Why does he kind of look like Voldemort, bro? What the fuck?
rearview mirror and yelling obscenities and incomprehensible threats at no one in particular.
I'm enraged! I'm Jesus! I'm descendant of God! And you lock me up! Watch this! You
And most concerning of all is the speed in which he's traveling, as he starts driving faster and faster, swerving in and out of cars as he passes through busy residential areas, as he reaches speeds that have been estimated to be anywhere from 85 miles an hour to well over 120.
Why is bro even putting his seatbelt on? Like, come on, gang. Why is he even putting that shit on, bro?
watch this now! I'm getting stronger and stronger by the second!
But somehow, despite countless close calls, every time he avoids collision, at
Yeah, because his brain is moving at 500 miles per hour, bro. He is locked in, bro.
least for the time being. In an instant, Gavin smashes the vehicle into a brick home at full speed, with the impact being devastating. And yet somehow, through the destruction, Gavin was not only still alive, but completely unharmed,
He was locked. Oh, God, he was, bro. What the fuck, bro?
and also completely unfazed. He pulled himself from the wreckage and immediately turned his attention to a woman driving nearby.
He didn't even get injured, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit, he was locked, bro.
And within moments, he had forced his way into the vehicle and was behind the wheel once again, continuing this deranged drive.
Unfazed is crazy. Aura farming, bro. He didn't even have to farm any aura, bro. Like, he already had so much aura that there was literally no farming necessary. Like, holy shit, dude.
Driving spree until once again he crashed. And much like the initial collision, he survived, walking away unscathed before turning his attention to another random home.
Bro, 2 crashes in a row without being injured? Yeah, this guy might actually be the Lord. Ninja, holy fuck.
In pursuit of stealing his third vehicle, he grabbed a nearby concrete slab and began to smash through the home's doors, bloodying his hand in the process, before eventually making entry. Inside were a mother and her 2 children, one of which was 5 years old, and the other wasn't even a year. Gavin approached the terrified family, yelling and demanding that the mother give up her car keys.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro?
Telling her that he was Jesus and that
How did he have 2... This is what I'm curious about. How did he commit 2 Grand Theft Autos and 2 crashes and no police interaction was ever, like, even... There's no police interaction yet. 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐓𝐑, boy. Oh my god, bro. Not for real. What the fuck, bro? He should have 5 stars right now, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He should be on a 5-star wanted level. Like that. By this time, he has 5 stars for sure, but bro, that's crazy as fuck.
because I am Jesus, I will kill you if you don't give me the keys. Without hesitation, she did as he said. Gavin then went to each member of the family, and with his injured hand, he drew crosses on their forehead, out of his own blood, before taking...
I don't know, Blue Ninja. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, if this motherfucker touched me with his blood, bro, I'm going straight to the hospital instantly, bro. This guy definitely has like 100 diseases.
taking off this third stolen car. Once again, Gavin was driving manically, though this time he was even more reckless, crashing into a brick wall and then a cop car.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. He just crashed into the police while he's on 5 stars already, bro. Holy fuck, dude. He probably did, but just is so intoxicated he can't feel. I mean, that definitely could be the case. Dumbass, bro. Literally, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? Holy shit.
Before setting his sights on a pedestrian. While speeding through a neighborhood, Gavin would see
Look at his fucking face, bro.
a man standing innocently near a bus stop, and for whatever reason, the sight of this man enraged him, causing Gavin to slam on the brakes
This is too far, bro. Holy shit, dude.
and reverse the vehicle, stepping
Voldemort, what are you doing, bro? Come on, Voldemort. What the fuck, bro?
on the gas as hard as he could and crashing directly into him, leaving him lying there with devastating injuries. Gavin quickly exited the vehicle and found the man lying motionless on the ground, prompting him to shout, "I've killed him. I've killed the devil." Minutes later, Gavin would crash yet another car into yet another home, though this time the police weren't far behind.
Oh my god, bro is on foot with 5 stars, gang. Holy shit, bro. Voldemort is on 5-star wanted level on foot, bro. Holy shit, dude. Oh no, that was a police cam. That was a police cam. I'm tripping, bro. God damn.
Get out of the car! This way. This way! Get him out! I'll get him out! Oh no! Do not move! Do not move! Get him!
Finally bringing his disturbed driving spree to an end. The man that Gavin had struck was 87-year-old Terry Radford, a retired teacher whose injuries were catastrophic, with the man passing away soon after.
Aw, that's too far, bruh. Not even a scratch. Bro, 3 crashes and not even 1 scratch is fucking crazy, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? Wait, I think Cinnabonnie's in the YouTube chat. What's up, Cinnabonnie? Wait, he said Cookler is long dead, so I don't know if that's Cinnabonnie's friend. I don't know.
According to his family, Terry was an incredible grandfather, father, and son. The footage is genuinely horrifying, but what's most shocking of all is the fact that any of this was even allowed to happen. As stated previously, this was Gavin's very first day out of prison, and based on the behavior he exhibited whilst in prison, he really should have never been released. Gavin was granted an early release in March of 2019 for charges based.
Bro, Cinnabonnie, go to my Kick stream. Look, click on that link. I don't really stream on YouTube anymore. I'm just streaming to tell people to go to my Kick. Go click on that link, and if you don't have a Kick account, make an account, because I'm streaming on there now, bro. It's actually fire, bro. Click on that pinned message and click on that link.
Around burglary, but just as he was set to be freed, it was discovered that he had submitted an adulterate drug test, which caused his case to be re-examined and resulted in his release being postponed. In response, Gavin lost his mind. Later that month, he assaulted a prison guard before spraying him with an unknown liquid that contained bleach, before proceeding to set his cell on fire. And
oh my god, bro. This guy might not have been on bath salts. Like, he might have just been genuinely, like, on loony timing, bro. What the fuck?
attacking another officer with a piece of wood. Due to his actions, Gavin was placed into an isolated cell, where less than a week later he started yet another fire, and when an officer entered his cell to put it out, Gavin struck them in the head and pulled out a plastic knife, threatening to slash him, stating that it would be a thrill to kill him. Gavin's stay in prison clearly hadn't rehabilitated him. In fact, it seemed to have made him more violent than ever before, and more mentally disturbed, though
They should have sent bro to the fucking electric chair. Holy shit, dude.
shockingly, despite all of these additional crimes, Colin's release would go on to be approved less than 2 weeks later, with Gavin being set free on April 18th, and within just 24 hours, Terry Radford would be brutally killed. Gavin was sentenced to 21 years in prison, and during his trial it was revealed that no drugs were found in his system.
Okay, 2 things. Only 21 years, bro? Nah, bro. This dude needs a life fucking sentence, bro. Holy shit. Plus, no drugs in his system, bro? No drugs, no way. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro, that face right there that he was making, bro. That's like damn near impossible to me, bro. Like, there's no way, dude. He must have been on something undetectable, bro. Death sentence, like, nah, for real. Like, bro, holy shit, dude.
And instead, this all seemed to be the result of some sort of psychotic episode that just so happened to be captured on camera in one of YouTube's darkest videos.
Oh my god, bro. That might have been one of the most craziest things we watched on this channel, bro. Holy shit, dude. Voldemort on bath salts is unhinged, bro.